Kick back at the castle, pole on tuck, if these odds want battle. They gon' eat shells, I'ma feed them ammo. Barrel got big knife, caught a big Rambo. Pour another cup, baby, go ahead, smoke some weed. Hit that telegram, yeah, you know I got what you need. I love all my hoes, I ain't never met no tease. We gon' keep it playin' from the southwest to the northeast.
Damn.
That's that hard cut off, dude.
That's
Man.
awesome. Welcome back to the BFR podcast. Today, can I have your notes real quick so I can get a rundown?
Oh yeah. You do whatever kind of intro you want on me, bro.
Yeah, no,
pressure.
we don't prepare for all of that. We're off the cuff. Shout out to On Wax the podcast. Great fucking episode. I just watched the episode. It was dope. I got a lot of notes from that episode to talk about. But first and foremost, we got Chingo Bling in the motherfucking house.
What it do?
Baby.
In here.
At the BFR.
Welcome to the BFR podcast, brother.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Welcome back.
Hell yeah. Run it back, baby.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
No worries.
We had some production issues on the last one. I don't know if you heard about the last one you were on here at La Conecta.
Yeah, I heard that something happened. I was wondering. I was like, man, they ain't never released it.
Nah, we're like terrible interview. Nah,
Yeah.
nah. That was our first episode with Rooster, and so there was no audio on his cameras, and there's fucking no way for me to line. I kept trying, dude, to line up the fucking audio with the cameras, and I was like, fuck, dude, this shit won't sync.
Bean just has a loop in his house is what it is. He kept it for himself. And like you walk in on the TV, it's just that podcast.
Yeah.
On loop.
And the resolution was just, I was like, this is not good quality resolution. I was like, I can't put it out, you know. Even if it was a great conversation, there's quality.
Not like these high-class cameras we have in the studio.
Hey, yeah. You're our first guest in our new studio, by the way. We're right here at BFR Productions. You weren't a guest, but yeah, you're our first guest here. Thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I want to kind of go off of what you were saying over here, because last time you were here, you were telling us that you kind of had like you were doing the jiu-jitsu stuff, and you said you stopped going because it kind of like humbled you, and now you're back in it.
Yeah. I was making excuses when I first signed up, and then I fell off.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a learning curve at the beginning where it's kind of like, man, I don't know how to escape a pin. Like, I don't know how to keep you from pinning me. You know what I mean? And it's like, and I'm trapped all the time. And it's like, it's very humbling. And I kind of like stuck in there for a while. And then little by little, you start making excuses like, man, the schedule and like there's traffic at that time. And I just been real busy. And then you fall off. But, you know, thankfully though, you know, we back at it.
Yeah, man. They know I'm on a gym journey myself. I'm back in the gym. I've lost about 6 pounds.
Fuck yeah.
And which I fucking love. My wife loves it. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
And
baby number 5 loading.
Baby number 5 on the way. No, but I always tell myself it's an excuse when I wake up in the morning and I don't want to get up. I'm like, man, I'm fucking tired. I'm tired. I have to tell myself, like, you're making excuses for yourself. Get the fuck up and go. So every morning, 5:30, I'm up. I'm at the gym by 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? So it's dope, and it's resilience for us, unlike, you know, these two guys who don't get any sleep.
Yeah.
I don't need any sleep, bro.
No,
I'm good. I'll sleep when I die.
I tried to sleep with that apnea, man.
I'll sleep when I die like
up.
the dinosaurs.
You don't do the CPAP?
No, not yet. I haven't. See, I just started my health journey. So like a week ago, I got prescribed that Mounjaro. So I'm going to start that. Once I lose a little bit, I can start headed back to the gym because like I struggle with physical activity because I've gotten so big.
It's amazing.
That's why I'm off camera. I don't fit. Yeah, so like once I get that going, then I'm going to start looking at the sleep apnea and stuff and getting like, I'm at that age.
It's one step at a time, right? Basically.
Yeah, I'm at that age where it's like shit's starting to hurt and shit's not feeling
How old
good.
are you?
I'm 45.
Okay.
45, yeah.
Okay.
So this eventually starts wearing on you, like my knees are fucked. So like I've been to the doctor, we're getting a regimen going. I'm on medication for like other stuff like blood pressure and all that. But yeah. Hopefully once the weight starts dropping off, I can get more physical and I can look like Beans one day.
Yeah.
Damn. Congrats on making it to 45 though, bro.
Yeah,
Shit,
shout out.
I get-
Shit, shout out.
Money's on 5 more years.
As long as I get to 50.
Does Manjaro, like, does it save your life?
Like
Like, does it make you healthier?
it doesn't make
Or
you.
it gets you on the road to, like, because you need that first step, you know what I mean?
Well, it does
Yeah,
two
you
things.
can't-
It shuts off like the hormone that generates hunger.
Mm.
It shuts it off so you don't get hungry.
Damn, so you were horny for food, bro?
Dude, I eat because I'm bored. That's my problem. Like I get bored and it's like, oh man, let me go grab some chips or
This is fat bastard off camera, by the way, y'all. He eats because he's depressed, and he's depressed because he eats.
it's like, oh fuck, Bean said something in chat again. Go ahead and grab me a fucking turkey leg. Which if you've been in our
Dude,
chat,
so what are your coping mechanisms, Chingo?
Um,
And have you overcome them?
how do I overcome?
And have you overcome them?
Have I? Nah, man.
Yeah.
You're a human being, bro. But
Yeah.
no, I'm just listening to what he's saying, and that, I mean that's pretty universal. Like I think, I mean, especially in our community and in our country. I mean, you know, shit. Food is the shit.
Yeah.
And it could be a comfort thing. It's accessible. It definitely boredom is a fucking thing. So I could see that. And then that hormone you talking about, it's like, damn, if you're not really full and you're just feeling hungry and it's like, you know, it's late, do you go to bed hungry? Like,
Yeah.
or do you get up?
But see, like, when I'm bored, I jerk off.
It's another time, way to kill time.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna
Bro.
go eat. When I'm hungry, I go eat.
Kill a good 3 minutes.
you
Fuck
haven't lived.
yeah, and I'm not bored anymore.
You haven't lived. You jerked off while eating a sandwich.
I could have lived without that visual, though. Bro.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn. That's next level.
Have you ever jerked off eating a salad?
Never.
That's-
Sandwich?
Never.
No.
You got to be judging yourself at that point.
Yeah.
Like, man, you licking mayo off your finger.
That's crazy.
Hoping it's mayo is what it is.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Your hand greasy. Like, is that butter from the sandwich?
I don't-
Why your hand greasy?
You shouldn't. Yeah, that's rock bottom, dog. That's
Hey.
rock bottom of your food addiction and your porn
Well,
addiction.
well, you know how you feel guilty after you jerk off. Imagine the guilt after you have a fucking sandwich,
100%.
fucking full mouth and gum, and you're like,
Crumbs
oh,
on your
man.
belly and
Or-
cum on your belly.
Or imagine those tacos you just brought, them greasy ass tacos.
Oh, dog, lube it up, dog,
That's
with
like
the fucking
chorizo.
barbacoa.
Chorizo juice on your chorizo.
Jesus.
Oh my god, dude! Already so much more different.
I know. I know we were talking about like I know well you were just talking about a little bit about Selena and how they portrayed the Mexican culture more how it actually is versus like in movies and stuff. Did you ever have like that talk that Abraham gives you got to be more Mexican for the Mexicans, more like American for the Americans? You know what I'm talking about?
Not really, bro.
No.
Nah, not really. I mean, I guess in the context of the movie, like Edward James Olmos was, you know, Abraham Quintanilla, and he was kind of telling them like from the music business side, like you got to find your demographic. The mainstream, they just see you as like, what the hell are you? And then you try to go into Mexico with your broken pocho Spanish, and they're not gonna accept you. So it definitely hits in that context. But when it comes to like me raising my kids and my daughters, I don't really have them trying to get stuck in that trap that I feel like maybe my generation, especially being in show business, where you almost have a chip on your shoulder. Where it's like, oh, I know y'all judging me because I'm Mexican, or I know y'all thinking that I probably can't rap because I'm Mexican, or y'all thinking, actually, y'all are judging me for being Mexican, so I'm going to be even more Mexican.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I am going to rap about tamales.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're gonna think I'm gonna do that anyways, right?
Yeah, but a lot of it, I think, is imposter syndrome too. You know, it's projecting. This is what I feel because this is what I think you're acting towards me because this is what I feel inside. Like I don't feel like I
Insecurity,
belong here because I'm Mexican. This is how I grew up, and that's what I think you're saying about your daughters. Like you're trying to break that mental block from them that you don't have to think that way. That because I'm this, I can't do that. Now you're human. You can do anything. You're American. You can do anything. And it doesn't matter what label anybody puts on you, dog. And I think that's the problem, you know, today is we get stuck on these labels, you know. We
get stuck in our bubble, in our hood, in our community.
Yeah, and I think right now we treat everything like it's a sports team. You know what I mean? Like the Cowboys, you can't tell me shit wrong about the Cowboys. I don't give a shit what you say.
Yeah.
This year they're winning the fucking Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck. And that's every year for me, right? But I think we get latched on to politics and everything that way now because for some reason, sports have fucking conditioned us into that, right? We got to be fanatics about whatever we believe in, and we can't be fucking, fluid about it to where you can change my mind on something. you know?
And even if one is fluid, the fans or the audience don't want to hear your fluidity. Like they don't want to hear how your opinion has evolved.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you had that one opinion in time, one time, and you're labeled as that.
Yeah.
Now. So yeah, I feel you though. Like social media eggs on that sports thing where it's like, it's my team.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's like, well, they're receiving money from Israel. It's like, nah, they're America first. You sure?
Exactly.
Because it looks like they're passing hate speech laws to where you can't criticize this other government.
Right.
And it's like, no, but they're on my team.
Yeah, exactly. So they can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can. And both sides can, right? And both sides can do wrong. And the point is, like, to be a good person is to call it out when you see it. Like, okay, like, I don't like that. I support that person. I don't like that, though. That's fucked up, right? I don't agree with that part, right? And that's got to change. And if the things that the patterns fucking continue on, then at some point I'm not going to support that person or that party or that team or whatever it is. Except for the Cowboys, right? Like, for me, I don't care what Jerry Jones does. I don't care what the pattern is. He can fucking not pay somebody and trade them off if he wants to.
He could be the Antichrist.
He can be. For
but
me,
he's on my team.
He's on my team. And fuck yeah, the Cowboys, bro. Like, let's go. Like,
It's
I'm
kind
gonna
of
still buy
like
tickets.
with I see it like with Rogan. Like there'll be little clips and they're like, well, he's talking against like some of Trump's things that he's doing. And then there's people in the comments, well, you wanted this. This is what you asked for. Now, I'm sure that's not what he asked for.
and then people on the right are looking at Rogan like, bro, you going soft on us.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what you mean have a heart?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
They literally flooded us. What do you mean have a heart? You know what I'm saying?
And that's literally being human. You know what I mean? Saying exactly what I just said.
So it's like now Rogan done pissed off everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Even the comedians.
The key to it is he don't give a fuck. He's like, I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna be who I am, regardless, dog. Like, this is how I got here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Right? I mean, he's smart enough to like be able to back up a lot of his stuff. But, but sometimes the funny thing is like using him as an example. People, especially people that don't listen to him, they just kind of like almost like treat you as like a caricature in a way.
Right.
Where it's like you were saying, you voted for this, you're the manosphere, you're anti this, you're anti that.
Right. You're everything.
You won't have Gavin Newsom on.
Yeah.
You're against this. And it's just like, that's why I just shut the fuck up and play dumb. I just lay low and play slow.
I think what people forget is that there's things on both sides that you can agree to.
Yeah.
And it's about, no, I can't agree with it because it's the other side. No, that's not how this country was founded. That's not what most people are about. Like me, they know I'm the most liberal of the three of us.
We call him a libtard.
Yeah, they do.
Damn.
But like I'm all for the Second Amendment. Everybody should have a fucking gun if they want a gun. But I'm also like, you know what? And think what you will. I'm pro-choice. Like, you can do that. It's
Fuck
not
them
me.
kids.
I mean, it's not my choice. It's not my body. I don't care. I mean, where I care is child support.
We noticed you don't care about your
Wait,
body.
you're not pregnant? I wish there was a camera on you for reference.
Yeah, and we pop in a picture and post or something.
Okay.
But like, I think that's what the problem is. We're not looking at like what's agreeable on both sides and how do we reach that for each other.
Yeah, people's opinions evolve,
Yeah.
and we don't even have all the information. Like, for example, just this Charlie Kirk thing alone is like so many ways to dissect it. Like, oh, he's the white George Floyd. And it's like, I mean, you could just dissect it from so many angles. Like, bro, she ain't even really crying. She just keep putting that one little napkin right there. No matter how many times she put that little napkin right there, ain't no tears coming out. And she came out, did the WWE. And was it the microphone that exploded? And who's that? Who paid that guy to say, I did it? Just to like, there's so much to unpack, bro. And at the end of the day, it's like, like that one lyric, despite all your rage, you're still just a rat in a cage.
Yeah. Right.
boy.
Yeah, because if you're ignoring it, you're doing what they want. If you have an opinion on it, you're doing what they want by expressing the opinion because you're putting stuff out in the ether. Whichever way it's for, you're putting it out. And all they want is stuff to go out. And who is they? I don't know who the fuck they is, but they want stuff to go out. If it is a big conspiracy, right? And I mean, why do people have all these questions, right? And this shit is in 4K. Most of it, a lot of it is blurry. Why do people have all these questions if it's a clear cut fucking thing that happened?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's just people running wild, or maybe it's like that one dude on the roof shot him, and that's the way it happened. And sorry, guys, like we figured it out right away. We told y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all will never believe it. Like it doesn't matter if there's like here's 100% transparency. Here's the truth. Everything that happened. Nobody on like there's not ever going to be 100% that's like, all right, cool, we're satisfied.
It's almost like it's like that by design. Like
right.
the foggier, like the fog of war.
Yeah.
The muddier, the discourse, the arguing, the non-arguing, like all of it.
Right.
The response. It's like literally like a social experiment. Like, can you imagine being part of like freaking Illuminati or whatever? And it's like you're in charge of the PSYOP department and you're in charge of looking at Facebook comments or something.
Yeah.
And it's like clockwork. They're going at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. It's and you have quotas. Like, yeah.
Like,
yep,
not enough theories. It's
we
like,
hit 2 million disagreements today, guys. Like we've got them. Like they're still disagreeing today. In fact, they're disagreeing more today. You know, it's
That's why you get paid for the engagement.
It's by design. You think it's all for money? You think it's all for profit and power? Like, is that what it's all for?
I mean, power.
If that's the design.
I feel like if you could look at power as that thing that throughout generations has caused, groups of people to align under like a certain ideology.
Yeah.
And power struggles, war, rise to power, elections, assassinations, political hits. Like, I feel like power is definitely that one thing that you can kind of point back to as far back as you can. Like, I mean, like when Jesus was being persecuted, like,
yeah.
They were harassing him. Did you pay your temple tax? You know what I mean? Like it was the powers that be, just the government, the tax collectors, the ruling class, the elite, the rabbis of the time.
Yeah.
Hey man, you a radical, bro. What you doing? Y'all over here doing miracles on Saturday, player?
Right. Yeah.
On
And
the
but it's the shit that happens today, but it's an old story. That's what it is, and that's why we hold it sacred. But we're still doing the same shit to each other to maintain power, And I think what you're like, I just shut the fuck up. A lot of times, if it's like I just mind my own business. You know what I mean? I think most people get through an entire life. And if they're not fucking racking their brain with all of the, like, oh, the government's controlling me and blah, blah, blah. And they want to do this and they want to do that. If you just wake up and do your fucking thing on a day-to-day basis and you don't let this shit control you and control your mind and you're always online, you have to respond to people. I think that that's the way to not let them control you. And it's possible, especially living in this country, it's possible to wake up, do your thing, go home, take care of your family, go to sleep, wake up, do your thing, go home, take care of your family, and continue to improve your life regardless of what the fucking government does, right? Because they always swing like a pendulum, left and fucking right? And you're always going to be affected one way or the other. Your paycheck is going to go up and down. So people are like, well, yeah, you're acting like you're not affected, right? You're just shutting your mind off to it. Yeah. I'm going to be affected one way or the other. Me, I can't stop it by myself, right? And I am not organizing to stop it. If I was...
Yeah, I ain't got time to be in no protest.
Exactly, right? And if I was, it's like, can I fucking stop it, right? Without violence.
Plus, like, do you have kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, for example, like to what you just said, there's a lot of things within our power to where you could peep game as to what they might be.
Right.
Both parties or whoever, or these countries or this global elite, whatever, and kind of peep game as to the trajectory. Like, how much money are they printing?
Yeah.
How's that going to affect our currency?
Right.
How's the freedom look like in my country? How are they doing social credit score in El Salvador or not? How bad does shit need to get? I feel like it's a good rule of thumb to kind of peep game and zoom out, and then conduct your family accordingly. Like, okay, what kind of things do my kids need to understand about economics, and what kind of life skills do they need to understand so that we can navigate through this shit?
Yeah, exactly. Play the game.
Without arguing on Facebook with random motherfuckers.
Right, exactly. And you're just setting yourself up for the best scenario possible with the current fucking environment, right? Because I'm peeping game, but I'm doing it so that I know how to adjust my life for it. I don't really want to give a fuck about having an opinion about blah, 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 you know? But what do you think happened to Charlie Kirk?
Good question. I mean, I feel like from what I could tell, there's definitely some fuckery afoot. There's definitely, it seems like some type of conspiracy happening, like some very organized shit going down.
Yeah.
It might have been Israel. You know, I mean, it might have been, or maybe it's just, they just look real guilty, and it's a lot of coincidences. But but really, it was Antifa combined with CIA combined with some local Mormon mafia of some sort.
Muddying the waters.
Yeah, and that might be possible. But at the end of the day, it's interesting because people been talking about, like, look at all the anti-Israel stuff he's been saying as of late. And then some other people are like, bro, he was their biggest cheerleader. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he wrote this whole letter for Bibi Netanyahu. And it's like, why would they kill him? And it's like, yeah, but he was kind of starting to ask questions. And it's like,
It sounds like gaslighting.
Y'all know who the last FBI director was?
Was it James Comey?
I don't think it was James Comey. It was Christopher Wray. I think it was Chris Wray. Who was the last FBI director?
I don't know, dude. But I don't know, but I know who Kash Patel is because he's always on fucking TV now, dude. I think that's crazy. Like, I've never paid attention to who the hell the director of the FBI was. I thought it was the president. But no, it's Kash
Lil Wayne
Patel.
said it best. Bitch, real G's move in silence like lasagna. If he's not a real direct. I don't think he is, dog. Like, I think he's a figurehead. And
I had high hopes for him.
Yeah, me too.
He talked a good game.
Yeah. After that Rogan episode, though, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, he talked a good game. And then he was like, day one, Epstein list. Yeah, the files are coming out.
Yeah.
Day one. And and then he's like, he killed himself. And it's like, whoa. He's like, what files?
Yeah.
He trafficked no one to nobody. He trafficked to himself. And it's like, hold up, what?
Right. I saw all the videos. There's no videos.
And again, yeah. and except the one video we're going to present to y'all that has like 2 minutes missing.
Right.
But it's just another example as to why, like, you never put up both pom-poms up for a motherfucker. Like, you never go full fucking cheerleader for anybody.
You never go full retard.
Yeah. You never go full pom-poms.
Yeah. Dude, I'm thinking, like, if you are watching the Jeffrey Epstein tapes, you might be a pedophile.
Yeah. Right? Why are you not?
Right? Why is Kash Patel not a
and why
pedophile?
does everybody want to see them? Like, hold up. Y'all want to see the tapes?
Y'all want to see the tapes? What's wrong with you?
At least screenshots, damn it.
He's like gaslighting y'all. The fuck?
Why do you?
Why you keep asking about that?
That's how I would do it if I was the director, dude.
With your eyes like Cash?
Yeah. Come on. I'll see you in Valhalla.
Y'all want to see this? Y'all are all arrested. Y'all are all arrested.
Fuck yeah. That's the ultimate gaslight, bro.
I got to lock you up after.
That's the ultimate gaslight. Yeah.
It's sad, bro. And it's just like a bunch of fucking sellouts. And that's why I lay low and play slow. But the fans and the audience, they're always going to assume certain shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, they don't know if I'm unhappy with this administration. They don't care.
Right.
They don't want to hear that. All they know is, I heard you fucking rooted for him one time.
Yeah.
Because you bought the promises.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where we're at. I just shut the fuck up.
Dude, I see it in the comments, like in your comments particularly, like, oh, he's not for Mexicans. He's not for this. It's like, how do you know that? How the fuck do you know that? Like, they do it with OT all the time too. Like, he supported Trump. He's not for Mexicans. There's Mexican in his fucking name.
I mean,
his name is Chingo Bling.
It's like, well, maybe Trump tricked us. You know what I mean? Maybe he talked a good game.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't, right? Maybe there's great things that he is doing, and maybe there's fucked up things that he's doing too. And I think presidents do that all the fucking time, right? They're not going to be 100% perfect. They're also not going to be the Antichrist. Neither one of them. Joe Biden wasn't the Antichrist. Kamala Harris is not going to be the Antichrist if she ever becomes president.
Trump might be.
I don't know, and I don't know because all the Israel shit that you're seeing, all the conspiracy theories that you're seeing now, and all the money that you're seeing, exchanging. I don't know, but what I think is at face value, what am I seeing, right? It seems like the fucking war in Gaza is at least at a slowdown right now. Not as rampant as it was, not as fucking destructive as it was, not that there was probably anything left to destroy there, but like you can frame it as it doesn't matter why he did it, right? Everybody wanted free Palestine, like
but he
stop
didn't
the
do
fucking
it when they
wars.
first said for him to do it.
Yeah, he didn't do it on time, but dude, it's still within fucking 1 year of his term, he stopped that shit. However it happened, whatever it took, like all the money, all the fuckery that it took, it got stopped, right? And it could be, oh yeah, well that's theater, right? That's theater, bro.
Yeah, Israel never keeps their ceasefires,
right?
That type of thing.
Yeah, it could be, but
and he's
at
not
the moment,
nice about it either, Beans.
Yeah, and he says fucked up things toward it, like it. Right? He doesn't say it the right way. He's not a statesman like Obama was. Like Obama, you want to listen to that dude talk.
And I feel like Obama has lost that sauce though.
Yeah,
because I had voted for him.
Right, it's a played out song.
Now you see him. Now you kind of, if you start peeping game as to what his little scam is,
right?
The way he crosses his legs and shit, and does that little fucking slow delivery, and does his lips, and on the podcast,
right?
Like BFR.
Yeah, Gavin Newsom's taking.
There are some ideas. There are some ideas that I feel could be dangerous. I can't even do the impression right, but it's like now I just see him as a fraud
because it's not genuine. Like it's disingenuous. Now you see it, you're like, "Fuck, dude."
It's like at first when the machine, you're young, dumb, and like the machine is pushing him, and it's like, oh, finally. We're gonna have a black president. Like finally, some change.
Right.
But
he made shit worse.
Is it because of how he speaks, or is it because of what he's saying? Because you can do the flip of that. Trump sounds more like a real person.
Yeah.
Yes.
But is that his shtick? Because look at it. Look at the people he's hired. Their personalities. I guarantee you, there's not one. Like, look at Pam Bondi. The AG. Would you smash her?
Fuck yeah.
She's like 60.
Look at the previous.
What's her name?
Pam Bondi.
Pam Bondi.
Look at the previous administration. Who they're, I don't know, but I guarantee you I'm probably not going to smash.
If you sit on her, you would.
That's squash, not smash.
I would smash Pam Bondi.
And Carolyn Levitt. Look at the previous one. What about him? Look at Pam Levitt. She again smash.
What's that have to do with anything?
Because he's hiring these people who are personalities, people that you want to look at.
Got you.
Want to listen to because they have that look. They're media trained. And I think
there's different reasons.
Yeah. And I mean, good or bad. I mean, you want that to an extent in any administration. You want somebody who's media trained and knows how to do these things. But Trump's taking it to a level that no other president has taken it to.
I feel like a lot of times the people that get hired has to do with, hey, bro, remember me? I'm the billionaire that gave you X amount of millions for your campaign. Let me go ahead and hire, fucking somebody from the State Department. Let me put my person in there. Or like, look at JD Vance, the VP. They say Peter Thiel, Mr. PayPal, basically like groomed him, and like they forced Trump to be like, nah, this is the guy. And then they're gonna try to shove him down our throat in 2028.
JD Vance.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of what he was saying when again, it could be like fucking brainwashing us.
Yeah,
right?
they say fly shit sometimes.
Yeah, and he was like, I was raised by my grandmother, and we didn't really have a lot, and I want to give back to the poor people pretty much. And I was like, that's pretty dope, dude. Like, I've never heard a Republican just come out and say they were just poor all the time.
He's like, also, we're going to put Palantir and fucking, we're going to watch your every move. And also surveillance state. And also.
Yeah, I missed that part.
But no, I feel you though. They'll say some little dope shit that you kind of agree with at the moment. Like, oh yeah, that sounds badass.
Yeah, so I was on
it.
Have you watched the South Park?
I've seen some of the
The
stuff.
way that they're trolling him is fucking crazy, dude. They're literally giving him a small dick on camera. Donald Trump. And I'm just like, bro.
Did they ever go that hard like on the left?
No.
That's the only thing.
I don't know. I don't watch it that much, but I don't think so because you didn't see it.
Yeah.
Like they took digs at the left, but not to the extent they're taking it on the right right now.
Yeah, they're going so far.
And I'm sure they deserve a lot of that, and and they embrace it to a certain extent just to seem like, see, we have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
See, we like free speech. You know.
Yeah. What do you think about like Hollywood in general? Because before there was like more of everybody gave a fuck about Hollywood, right? Like that's what was controlling all of our media. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce, they are, going for Barack Obama. Now it's like the celebrity has diminished their opinion, right? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I feel like in this country, we for whatever reason, we really glorify actors and people in that world. Like we really put them on a pedestal. Whereas in other countries, it's just a fucking job and it's not a big deal. And I wouldn't doubt that, like, I don't know if it's like intelligence agencies that try to help make it that way, where it's like, how can we set shit up so that these people are influential? So how can we control them so that they can steer things how we want them to?
Yeah, kind of like music in the 80s, right? Like NWA is coming out and it's all about fuck the police. Same time all these riots are happening in LA, right? And same time crack isn't fucking getting pushed in it. And it's like
the CIA controlling all that.
Yeah.
The crack, the fucking psyop of gangster rap.
Yep.
All that shit. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. Do you think CIA killed Tupac?
CIA killed Tupac. I haven't really looked into that one. Why would the CIA kill Tupac?
Maybe he wasn't falling in line anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love Tupac. Beans, what do you think?
No, I think that Orlando killed Tupac.
Well, yeah. Orlando
I think,
definitely killed Tupac.
I think that one was pretty, like, I think that one was like, that's the way it happened that night. He fucked somebody up and they got their shit back. I think that's the way it happened. And his life gave way to those conspiracies. I think, and they could have been conspiracies because of his life and because of the Black Panthers, and the CIA could have been tied to the Black Panthers, but I just think that's the way it happened.
Yeah, I don't even see the connection of like Black Panthers at all to him dying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
it was so far disconnected.
Yeah, and I agree with you that that in that particular case, it is very feasible that like you said, Orlando Brown was a hitter. He was a real shooter.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And this motherfucker was an actor.
Exactly.
That went to a fancy school, but fell into this character, and he decided to help jump this dude, and that dude wasn't playing.
Yep. I mean, he thought it was a schoolyard.
He just gave us the Cash Patel answer right there.
Yeah. Right.
There are no tapes.
And I'm the biggest fucking Pac fan, like, that I think, that I know, and I'm heartbroken that he was killed. It sucked, that he was killed. And I wanted to be like it was fucking Suge. It was Diddy. It was Biggie. In the beginning, it was Biggie.
Diddler.
Dude, it was fucking Biggie. In the beginning, I was like, fuck Biggie, dude. And when he died, I remember being like, fucking, he deserved it. After a while, then I was like, wait a minute. Oh, this is fuckery, dog. Like, all of this is fucked up. That's the conspiracy. That the Biggie murder is the conspiracy. Like, what the fuck happened to Biggie?
And who put up on him?
Yeah. All of that shit. It's like, and LAPD was involved.
Yeah.
And that turned into a conspiracy, I think, based off of the building conspiracy of Tupac and people getting that fucked up in their mind.
The East Coast, West Coast?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh.
And then somebody had to take over, but they were tied to LAPD. They had connections and they were able to try to make a perfect murder happen. I think that's the way it happened. And it sucks because their music, like, fed, that death. He was a victim. I think Biggie was the biggest victim out of all of this because I think he was a pretty good dude.
You want to go down some real theories? I don't think Yolanda killed Selena.
Who you think killed Selena?
Abraham.
The dad?
No, I'm just kidding. But I did have a theory the other day that I was talking to them, right? And I'm trolling, right? And I'm just like, yeah, dude, like, how we weren't in that room with Selena and Yolanda. You don't know what the fuck happened. There's a possibility that, Selena got aggressive and, Yolanda popped her. And they're like, she shot her in the back. I was oh, my bad. I digress.
Yeah.
No, I feel you though. Yeah, it's one of those like still kind of mysterious.
Yeah.
But you ain't never been like that really good.
How about Wimby though, dude? Man. What does Chingo Bling do on his downtime? What's the relaxation? What is it that just soothes you and you're just not on tour? Just what's a regular good day for you?
Sometimes like yesterday, we had 2 shows. So it worked out to where I was able to go to the cigar shop, little spot, and celebrate 2 sold out shows, but just kind of like take an hour to yourself and like I feel like I have a hard time kind of unwinding and relaxing. Like I've gotten better at it because like I'm old as fuck now, so you gotta improve at some point. But I feel like cigars is one of those things that like forces you to slow down, and it's been one of my like routines as of late to where like say I'm working from home and I have like okay, let's just say it's like okay, it's noon or it's lunchtime. I got a podcast at 2. You know what? Let me run down to the cigar spot and just pull out my notes, reply to some texts and stuff like that. But then also maybe like actually focus and write a little bit. Yeah. Even if it's just like a couple captions or an outline for like a book or something.
Yeah.
And you could get all that done in the time that cigar is burning. And then go back to the house with the chaos and the kids.
Yeah. And how do you work your shit out? Because you're a fucking headliner every time you go. How are you working your jokes out? Like, are you like, do you do open mics at all? Or
not really?
No? You work it all out on stage?
That's a great question, man. The way I approach generating fresh material constantly is I feel like my music days trained me up for that. Yeah. Because in my music days, you constantly in the studio, you're working on that mixtape.
Yeah.
Especially like once you kind of have a little bit of a career going, it's like, what's the next single? Somebody hired you for a feature. So you're just constantly recording, writing, creating, releasing, right?
Yeah.
Whereas I feel that a lot of times comedians, they get like writer's block and get stuck because they treat it so precious. Like this bit is not perfect yet. I'm still polishing this one, or I'm working, or this is a killer joke. I can't not say it. I can't cut that. I'm never gonna let that joke go because it kind of works. And it took me long to get it to work. And instead of looking at it kind of like the rapper of like, okay, yeah, no, that was a hot song. What's the next one? Okay, where's the club banger? Where's the one song for the chicks? Where's the song to ride around to? And things like that. And then also, I just kind of keep my antennas open to what is funny in real life. Instead of sitting at a coffee shop and forcing like, all right, what have I noticed? What could be funny? What's funny? What else is funny? I need something funny. What's funny? What's going to make them laugh? Instead of like, bro, how frustrated were you on that family trip to Chicago? What was it about that? Oh, dude, when the kids, when everybody wanted to go to the freaking museum and you knew they having a Chicago marathon. And a joke might not come out of that, but you kind of like, what's the word? You kind of workshopping it in your head as to there's something about relationships there. There's something about parenting. There's something about being a girl dad. There's something for the dads. Fellas, ain't this relatable? When your family want to go to the movies, you got to be the chauffeur, the ATM, and the security. We were in Chicago. So I tend to do storytelling and just really like real stuff from life because you're always living and there's always funny stuff happening. So you're never going to run out.
Yeah. And you just brain dump on the topic. And then you're like, okay, that's that funny part oh shit. Anything that makes you chuckle in life, in everyday life, there's that fucking, oh, that's it right there. That's the subject. And then
you start,
I just got to dissect
then you start finding elements about that subject. Like, okay, what's ironic about it? What might the audience be assuming? Is there anything that's misdirection in there? A funny act out, a character, a face, whatever.
But you're right. Like comedians, they get locked in. Like when I deliver this joke this night, it has to hit because that's everything. And really, it's just a rep. you're just doing a rep of that joke that night.
Yeah, and it's like, don't fumble it. Like,
Yeah,
don't
and
fuck up the setup.
Like, it's not going worldwide unless you're on Kill Tony. It's not going worldwide. You're in that fucking comedy club that night, and cool. That's it.
And think about it, bro. In that process you just described, you're finding your voice.
Mm-hmm.
You're still trying to figure out kind of like your persona on stage.
Right.
You're still experimenting with that same joke, but it's like, tonight you had more energy.
Yeah.
Or like, bro, what's that one face? Did you freestyle that part? Actually,
Right.
yeah, I kind of did improvise that. It's like,
Yeah.
I hope you recorded it.
And I think even if somebody gets it on camera and posts it, that's even cool too, because then you can see the evolution of it that, dude, if the next night somebody fucking took a video of it and posted it, look how much better it did that night. Or a few weeks later, look at somebody, I recorded my own shit. And dude, look at how much I improved from when somebody recorded that clip of me and put it up there, because that joke wasn't ready at the time. I was upset with them, but really look at the progress, And that's the beauty of comedy, is like you're doing it real time. It's OJT, like really.
What's OJT?
On the job training.
Oh.
Like, you never been in a corporate environment?
On the job training.
It's true. You never went to Trinity?
Yeah, I was training. Never really had a real job though.
Yeah. So like comedy, that's what it is. Like you're always learning on the job. I think life is OJT. You're on the job training. Everything with everything you do. None of us are pros, but we all live like, we think in our mind like we got to be pros at it. We got to be the best at it. It's like, nah, dude, you just got to do your fucking best. And then
and try to be a pro.
Yeah,
like, don't have an amateur mindset. Like you gotta, hey, we might not be Kobe or somebody, but like you want to have that mindset.
Yeah,
but it also
have the work ethic.
It also helps for you because you have nothing but fucking killers opening up for you. You have Javi Luna, Patrick Christopher, Josh Nieto. Hey, bro, I love Nieto. I love Patrick Chris too and Javi, but Nieto, he's been on the podcast multiple times. Pat too. They are fucking killers, man. Makes your job easier, right? Because it's a fucking hot crowd. What was it that you saw in them that you were just like, man, this guy's got something?
Well, I met Javi Luna when I was really just starting to dabble in comedy.
Yeah.
My boy Frank Lopez was putting together shows, and it was an opportunity for me to learn and practice and just do like a guest spot, even though I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah. But I got to rub shoulders and meet people like Javi, who were a few steps ahead of me, like were able to show me the ropes and like, we're already good.
Yeah.
And it's just like, shit, how do you do that? So yeah, Javi definitely sets the bar. Like when we're performing together, he's just hitting decibels and hitting a rhythm, and he's just got them going to where it's like, not only is it kind of sets you up for success to ride that wave, but also kind of what you're aiming for, because he's hitting them out the park. And Patrick Christopher, I met him at an open mic after what is that Tiger? What is that called?
Paper Tiger?
Paper Tiger?
No, not Paper Tiger. Blind Tiger.
Blind Tiger.
Blind Tiger.
Blind Tiger. So I think we had finished a show at the LOL, and Javi's like, hey, I'm gonna go to the Blind Tiger. It's this thing at the Magic Time Machine. All right. Such and such gonna be there. And we go, whatever. And then I'm watching Patrick Christopher on stage, and he's working out something. I had a couple tags for him and stuff. So we just kind of hit it off like that. And then fast forward, you see him on Kill Tony playing the drums.
Killing it on Kill Tony,
doing the interview. Fucking his bits are working. And I was just like, yo, bro, like, congrats. And we kind of, started working.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's fucking dope.
He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, bro. Like, that's what
yeah.
you're supposed to be doing,
Fuck yeah. He's working. He's working hard, like consistently working. And he's really building up the fucking city.
And now he's having to navigate what all comes with that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, welcome to the game. He's like, yeah, man, people, they assuming stuff. And some people say, like, I don't give back and I'm not helping. And I'm like,
okay.
I was like, welcome to the game.
Yeah.
Or like I'm I hire a female to do something and people are like, oh, he's just trying to bang her. And it's like, welcome to the game, bro. Everybody.
And you're listening to the noise.
I've been fucking with him about it though. So he posted a show. I think it was like a bunch of Kill Tony guys, and I was like, which one are you trying to fuck there, dude?
Yeah.
I said, I know you're trying to smash one of them, bro. Which one is it? But yeah, it comes with it, right? And especially when people see you leveling up. Why aren't you bringing me with you? Why are you bringing her? Is she even funny? Is she this?
People get entitled.
Yeah, like, man, we've been boys forever. Why did you put so-and-so? Why didn't you put me? And that's just with anything you do in life, right? Whether it's rap, whether it's fucking comedy, why aren't you bringing your boys on?
And the sooner you can realize that, the better.
Yep.
Because trust me, I had already gone through that in my rap days. Like, I'm literally starting off like barely scratching the surface, doing anything, and already like your closest people are stabbing you in the back.
Yeah.
They turning on you like, oh man, you over here doing this and this. When meanwhile, I'm over here, and it's like, bro, I'm literally just trying to fucking make it to Laredo on the gas that I have to pass out posters and hopefully make it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and you're over here tripping over God knows what, working on diss raps.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
You working on diss raps on me.
Yeah,
Practice,
man.
not a game. Practice.
Wait till they find out you
And
went
we
you
had
went
it
to
like
Trinity. I'm gonna tell everybody.
I went to Princeton.
I went to Prince. You didn't even finish telling him that whole story. She ended up chat GPTing if you went to Trinity.
Oh, no shit.
what did it
Can we
say?
chat GPT it?
Chingo Bling.
And it said yes, he did.
And she deleted the story.
It said yes?
Yeah, it said that you did go to Trinity, and then she was
I feel like there's a lot of just like mythology and folklore around the idea of Chingo Bling.
Yeah. Here's the thing about ChatGPT. Somebody was saying some mean stuff to me the other day, right? In a text message. And I was responding very calmly, right? Throughout the exchange, I responded very calmly, right? And then I said, ChatGPT, right? I took a screenshots of the conversation, and I said that I was the one saying the mean shit, right? And I said, look at what I said to this person. They deserved it, right? And ChatGPT was like, yes, they did. And the way they were being so calm about it was just dismissive to you, blah, 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 right? And I was like,
It'll egg you on, huh?
right. And so I was like, hey, ChatGPT, I'm actually the other person, right? I said, but I wanted to do this as an experiment to see if you would be biased towards me as the mean person, right? And I said, so you're just programmed to empathize with the person that you're talking to. And they were like, great point. I am programmed to empathize with the person first. And if they want an unbiased opinion and they ask for it, then I offer it. So do you want an unbiased, opinion of this conversation? And I was like, yeah. I said, and in our future conversations, I want you to provide me an unbiased view of, whatever I want advice on, because I don't want you to fucking like reinforce what I believe. I want you, with all of your knowledge, to give me real advice and break it down. Am I being an asshole? Am I being XYZ? Am I, whatever? And they were like, okay, moving forward, that's what I'll do for you.
I will keep it real with you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but that's crazy, right? Because
Bling did not go to Trinity, right?
exactly. And maybe if you say it that way, it might say, you know what? There's I don't see his diploma.
and that's why we have to train our kids to navigate this world where it's kind of like you got to get them up on game as to how Wikipedia really works and why that's not accurate, and how ChatGPT might be biased and programmed.
And they're helpful, but you got to be careful. Like, they are don't get me wrong, they are helpful, right? But you have to understand what you're interacting with is not human. You think it's human, like you think you're talking to your buddy, and your buddy's going to reinforce you, right? Oh, you're fucking right, like blah, 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 right? Because they're your friend. Yeah, most people are not going to be like, you're actually fucking wrong. These guys will, but like most people are not going to be like that. That's what ChatGPT is. And it sucks because everybody thinks that's authoritative. I'm right. I put these screenshots up and I'm right because ChatGPT told me that. It's like, nah.
Yeah, we're living in this time where like, we're looking for answers outside and we're relying on this thing, and it's just what we do, and it's my phone and I ask it and it gives me answers, and that's just how it is.
Right.
And meanwhile, we have to like remind our kids that like some of that's going to be chatter.
Right.
Like you have to look within sometimes.
You have to think critically.
And it's almost like that's part of the noise that's apart from, you and the power of prayer. You know what I mean? Your relationship with God.
Right.
Like, how much time are you spending like with the Bible? You know, what's your morning routine? Like just the simple stuff that don't got nothing to do with all this ocean of knowledge and information you have access to.
Because the real answers come from intuition. They come from your faith and from, you know, what you believe in, right? And if you lean into that, you've got the answers to the things that you need to fucking figure out. But if you're like, nah, this thing will tell me every fucking thing, I don't really got to think about anything, you lose your fucking intuition. You use your ability to think critically. And that's a big thing. Like nowadays is like a lot of people are not, they're like, oh, just fucking Google it. I'll watch a video on it. You know, it's like, yeah, but when you get to a point that there's not any help on that video, you have to figure out your way around that part, or you're just going to leave that shit fucking disassembled and never put it back together because that video didn't get you to the point where you could think critically.
It's almost like little by little, they're just kind of leading us in this direction of like, okay, just a little bit more dependent. I mean, it's been happening, right?
Yeah.
It's just like the internet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it just feels like the movie Idiocracy. You know what I mean? Like just little by little, just leading us towards this cliff. You know, and it might not be our kids, might be our grandkids, where they might really have to deal with the shit. Where it's like they've gotten rid of books and everything else.
Yeah.
But real quick though, who is they?
The people that Yeah, I mean, hey,
who is they?
in this case, right? Who's running shit right now, or who been trying to run shit for ages?
The Nephilim.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's if there's a they, I think it's an organization that carries on, you know, generationally, and it's likely it's people, it's bloodlines that carry on. And there's like they say, there's a very few people, rich people in the world that control every single thing. And all these companies like Kellogg's and Disney and these fun looking things are really the power, the money generators to keep the people in power and keep them doing what they've done to control, because they think like this is how we're keeping order. And I think like probably a lot of them think like, no, we're controlling the world like as good stewards of this earth. We control the money. Yeah, we have to. We have to be able to make all these things happen. Like they don't know. The little people that are complaining at the bottom, they don't know everything that we have to do to keep this world
They don't
going.
know we print the money.
Right. They just think we're evil. They just think we're the big bad guys, right? But we're not. We're really good. Like they believe that in their heart because that's what pathology is, right? That's what they believe, and that's how they continue on doing this thing. So power is important to them because it's their responsibility to remain in power to run this world. And us at the bottom are like, yeah, you're fucking controlling everything and you're fucking everything up, right? And we're always like, this is a train wreck. But you don't think the people in World War I and World War II thought the end of days were near? Like you didn't think this is it, guys. We're destroying ourselves. That's it. They thought we have 5 years left probably, you know, in World War II, you know, with everybody that's being killed, right? But it's not that way. I think that humans have a way of adapting, and that we adapt over time. Like we're not going to have this one quick fix. We're not going to have this one Obama that comes and saves freaking America again, right? We're not going to have, for the red side, we're not going to have a Trump that comes in, right? It's going to be a gradual repairing of itself, and it's going to be a gradual fucking up of itself, and it's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
That's what I think. What do you miss most about the 90s?
Ooh, the 90s. I mean, I feel like the rap scene was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe because I was just a kid, so it was fun to just get into all the music that was coming out at the time.
MTV.
Yeah, we didn't know some of those motherfuckers were human traffickers or whatever, like sex traffickers. The diddler. We didn't know
care, and
the
we didn't
shiny
care.
suit guy.
And we didn't care.
R.I.P. to MTV though. Did y'all see that it's finally done?
Really?
No shit. It's not a network anymore?
It's no longer a network.
What is Viacom gonna do with it?
I don't know.
That's
man.
crazy.
But I saw it the other day. R.I.P. to MTV. Cable is done for.
Wow. Maybe we could
Breaking news.
we could steal it. We can make our own MTV. No.
I was on there before.
You were on MTV?
Before it died.
On an episode?
Maybe I helped killed it. Yeah. Actually, 2 different shows. They did one show called like Houston My Block.
Yeah. Is it online?
Yeah, you could probably look it up on YouTube.
Play, right?
Huh?
Play?
Yes. It was, the producers came down. They asked me to be a part of it. And this is around the time a lot of like Houston rap was getting signed and stuff. So then they liked me on the H-Town My Block segment. So they ran it back and put me on this other segment called You Hear It First. So it's kind of like, hey, should be on your radar. Chingo Bling.
Oh, dope.
They literally said, we enjoyed him so much on our My Block segment that we decided to have him back. So shout out to those New York producers at MTV that saw something in me, because that was some great exposure. Like they were rerunning that shit. It was just like on reruns.
The Wi-Fi fucked up.
Yeah.
Like all the time.
But you heard it here. Chingo Bling killed MTV.
I literally killed it.
Now we're gonna drop that video here. So they reach out to your agent, or
I didn't have no agent.
oh, you didn't have an agent?
Nah, I was just starting off, and they like called our office type thing, like a home office, and
Dude,
I can't remember
that's
how
crazy.
I really can't remember how they got a hold of us. They were probably just in town locally, lining up artists and filming, and they probably just made a couple phone calls, and then someone's like, "Oh yeah, I know him."
That's dope.
First off, I want to also say something that I have to correct him for. I'm the one that told you he's a creative genius, because we had you on last time and you were telling us so much about how when you were younger, like you always had that mentality of like, how just creatively, right? The fucking hat, the ostrich boots, everything that you were doing to build yourself up. What is it what is it now that you do that's just different from everybody else? Is it the Huey, or is it the Canelo impressions? Like, what is it that you feel that is get your creative juices going?
Oh man, get the creative juices going. That is hard sometimes, especially when you're traveling a lot and you're on tour.
Yeah.
You start falling behind on all the little dumb things that got you to that point.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like a discipline to like, you got to do your funny voiceovers, man. You got to like, it's always like, it's time to post. Like right now, in 20 minutes, it's time to post.
Yeah.
You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Perfect.
So yeah, it's just like, I guess like a discipline, bro. And to try to find that creative angle, it's just one of those things where like, I feel like, how do I describe this? Like, let's say if I'm doing a voiceover.
Yeah.
There's going to be like the typical thing someone might think of off the top of their head, but I'm always just looking for an angle. It's just angle.
Yeah. You ever get disappointed when one doesn't do like numbers like you expected? Like you're like, man, this was fucking funny.
Well, yeah,
Like,
it could be frustrating, but there's so many variables, bro. It might be like, well, what time did you post? And,
yeah.
you know, did they change their algorithm? And
Yeah. I went viral last week.
Yeah.
I went viral last week on
was it?
TikTok. I was holding my baby because she was 3 days old.
Mhm.
We went to Marbach to pick up our groceries. We pulled over real quick. The baby started crying. I went and grabbed the baby, and I just told my wife, hey, grab the camera real quick. She said, okay. I said, you smell that, baby? That's that Marbach air. And it just took off on TikTok. That's all it
that
was.
was it.
Yeah. Marbach is, I'm sure you heard of Marbach, right? Of being in San Antonio. But they call it like I guess San Antonio hates Marbach pretty much because it's the music culture, the kind of people that are there. You know what I mean? So the what?
Murder block.
Yeah, murder block. There's people in my comments saying, man, she's already got her hot Cheetos and Takis. And
So basically, it's kind of like hood and ratchet.
yeah, it's the ratchetness. Yeah, you're going to find people in their pajamas at the HEB with their stomach hanging out and shit like that.
Yeah, I heard some real estate people called it like the pajama index. Like something about like an area. If you just sit and count how many people you just see like still in pajamas throughout the day, that it's an indicator of something else.
No, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Pajama index. Wow.
I think my mom was a pajama index.
Wow. Wow.
So what is it called? Marbach?
Yeah, Marbach.
Okay, I got to be careful.
Exit
Exit 7, baby.
You'll hear Lavola talk about it. Lavola's from Exit 7, Marbach, Winner John Jay. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because a lot of people are proud to be from there.
Yeah, we're proud of it, baby.
But then everybody else is like judges it.
And the fucked up part is I don't even
elitist.
live close to that HEB. I live closer to the Petranco area, 1604. And yeah, I made it out the Marbach area, but we went there and it was funny. I was like, smell that? It's that Marbach air. And people were like, she shouldn't be smelling that. It's air, bitch. It's fucking air.
No, it's not the same.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But Chingo, thank you for fucking coming. Double duty today, man. We appreciate you every time you're in the city, man. We hope you tap in with us because what you're doing for not just Mexicans but Texans, all of us all together, bro. It's an honor to have you here. You're a fucking
thank
legend,
you, bro. Appreciate you.
Can
bro.
you send me a selfie when you get to the edge of the world?
The edge?
Fuck, we didn't even get to talk about it.
I don't know. I don't know what.
Is there an edge?
I don't know. I don't know what we're on. All I know is that NASA and then be lying, and all the images that they show us of this globe Earth is like propaganda because it's like CGI. There's literally an employee that works for NASA, and it's his job to take data that they give him and basically interpret it and start doing Photoshop and copy pasting clouds.
Damn.
And we never been to the moon and we ain't been back since. And they always give you stupid excuses as to why we haven't gone back.
Yeah. It sucks. It sucks because like everything you knew, it's like it's
a lie.
I was at Disney World this past week and I'm like, is any of this even fucking real, dude? Like I saw this as a kid. It was awesome. And now I'm living in this world where I'm like, it's all bullshit. Like, this is all pedophilia, dude. This is a fucking ring, dude. 3 people committed suicide while I was there at Disney World. Like, who the fuck goes to Disney World to commit suicide first and foremost? But like, god damn it, dude. That sucks. Happiest place on earth? No. The most fucking corrupt place on earth, dog. Like, it's
Then they
it's
jack
awesome.
prices up.
Bro, yeah, prices are insane.
They own ABC, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, they own everything. And it's such a happy place.
And Jimmy Kimmel gets to go on TV and just say shit.
Right. Yeah. And get back on and say, I'm not
and
sorry.
Be the victim.
Yeah. It is what it is, you know? And that's because they're ChatGPT.
My biggest thing with the Kimmel thing too was like you were on the opposite side of all of that. You know what I mean? Like you were talking shit about Trump, saying whatever he wants, and now you're doing it. It's like,
but it's the money, dude. I think what people are fucking alluding to is like Kirk got caught up with the money. He was taking all the fucking money, and then he was like, "My opinions don't align with this anymore," and then the money stopped. And instead of him being like, "Oh shit, you know what? I misspoke. My opinions still align with it," he was like, "No, dude, take the money. Whatever, dog, take it." Jimmy Kimmel was like, "Give me the money. I'm gonna say what you want. I'm gonna say what I need to say."
Well, Jimmy Kimmel
what the
became
money gives me.
Jimmy Kimmel became the victim after Charlie. Like the conversation went from like, "Oh shit, Charlie was assassinated." Then it went to, "Oh no, Jimmy Kimmel's a victim of like free speech stuff. Like the government intervened and the fucking FTC, whoever called this and threatened that, and they yanked him off the air, and then you found out later that it was his own boss that just decided that it was best, and then they put him back on, and all the other fucking celebrities are like, I stand with Jimmy Kimmel, which is legit if it had gone down the way they said it had gone down.
Yeah.
But either way, he just gets to get on TV and just lie.
Right. Versus a guy who stood in front of masses and said, "Hey, let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna say how I feel, you say how you feel. Like, let's just fucking talk about it." I think that's a better person for me. That if you got a Jimmy Kimmel who's just, I'm going to talk to you on the TV and say what the fuck I want, you're going to laugh at it. Versus a guy's like, I'm going to sit in front of y'all and I'm going to talk about it. Like, and if I change your mind, great. If you change my mind, great. And
when he didn't know something, it was, let me go ahead and I got to research that.
Right.
I got to do more research.
If you watch the videos, if you watch the clips, he was a pontificating fucking know-it-all, you know? And he was a racist, and some things he said that were fucked up. I didn't follow the dude before he got killed, but then I started watching and I'm like, that was an actual good fucking dude, it seemed like, man. It seemed like he was a good dude who wanted to just fucking have conversations with people. And then he became he was part of the Republican Party, so he became a tool for it because they saw his charisma and all of that. But I think deep down, he was a dude who believed in God, maybe extremely believed in God, but he believed in God, he had his beliefs, and he spoke them. And then he said, I just want to fucking talk to y'all. And then he's the asshole. He's the one that everybody's like, oh, he's the piece of shit. Jimmy Kimmel is the fucking victim. The dude got shot in the neck, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Or he got his neck exploded. He got his neck exploded.
Some people think he ain't even really dead.
Because
there's a lot of theories.
Yeah. He's like, where's the blood when they put him in the fucking car?
There was no blood trail.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a lot of weird shit.
And then his guy fucking goes to perch up on a fucking. Did you see the video?
The camera that was in the back.
No, this
yeah.
dude, like his chief of staff or the main dude with him was like right to the side. When he gets shot, the dude next to him, he's like, yeah, go get him. And he runs off. Looks like he's going to run for help, but he takes his camera out. He gets at a higher angle and he's in a corner and he's just recording it all happen. And they're like, what the fuck did he do that for? It's just fucking weird.
Yeah.
That movie. Did y'all see the movie from like 20 years ago that have all the
Snake Eyes.
Yeah, Snake Eyes.
No, what?
Whoa!
Yeah, it's just like some weird coincidences in some movie with Nicolas Cage.
Snake Eyes comparison to
Where
Charlie Kirk?
supposedly they even filmed it at Trump's casino back in the day.
The guy that they killed, his name was like Charlie Kirkland or
Or
something.
yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, Kirkland, and then like Tyler.
No
Something like
shit.
it happened.
So many.
Basically, like the assassination that in the movie happened like in front of everybody at a boxing match.
Wow.
That's
fucking crazy.
nuts, dude.
Several.
Weird shit.
But definitely shout out to you. Shout out to La Conecta doing your merch. Shout out to Danny over there. Shout out to Javi Luna, Patrick Christopher, of course, your boy Josh Nieto. Thank you, Chingo, again, man. Like
Appreciate
I said,
you.
you are a fucking legend. I hope you know that. I hope you talk your shit sometimes, man. I love how you're humble and shit,
Yeah.
but man, you've done a lot just for Mexicans and for Texans all together, man. And I like people that talk their shit. You know what I mean? Like
shit.
just
Hey.
just let them know. Like, which other Mexican was doing it before you?
Hold on, put my shades
Exactly.
on.
Go for it. Talk your shit.
Yeah, talk your shit, Chingo.
Check this out. I been hearing a lot of you motherfuckers talk out the side of your neck.
Yes. Charlie Kirk.
Oh,
Bro.
yeah.
And we out, baby.
That's all, folks.